Yo, what's good, everybody? Steezy back up in this bitch. I know I've kind of been slacking a little bit with the videos, but it's all good. I'm back now. And all we're going to discuss is UFC 244, man. We could talk a little bit about Canelo Kovalev. That's going to be a ridiculously fire match. But for right now, because that could be another video. So for right now, let's just talk about UFC 244, because that card is stacked as a motherfucker. One thing about that card, though, I don't like how Corey Anderson versus Skywalker. I don't like how that's a prelim. I feel like they should replace Kevin Lee and whoever the fuck he's fighting in the main card, and just throw fucking Corey Anderson and fucking Skywalker in that shit. Nah, but Johnny Walker, he's the fucking truth, and I feel like the winner of that fight should fight John Jones. I mean, at 205 right now, there's not really much excitement or much noise besides, like, fucking Corey Anderson and Johnny Walker. That fight, to me, is going to be, like, the test for both of them. Like, now they're actually fighting, you know, known fucking fighters. You know what I mean? Like, not saying that they were fighting a bunch of nobodies, but come on. Like, now they're fighting somebody that's in the top, you know, like, contender. You know, like, they're very close to the fucking belt now. They really have to prove themselves in this fight. So that's going to be absolute fire to watch. But going on to fights that everybody cares about, we're going to skip all the way to Kelvin Gastelum and Darren Till. That fight's going to be some fucking fireworks, man. If we learned something about Kelvin Gastelum from his last fight against Stylebender, that motherfucker's tough, man. That motherfucker is a tough Mexican, bro. Like, and Darren Till, I mean, we saw him against Masvidal. He's going up in weight. He should go up in weight. He's a big guy, but man, Kelvin Gastelum he's been fighting 185 for a minute. I don't even think he's fought anything else. 185, I'm sorry. And Darren Till, I mean, he was killing himself to make 170. So hey, he might be a little more comfortable in this fight. He's gonna be fighting at the weight he should fight, which is good for him. But I'm trying not to predict fights, but I'll tell you who I want to win. I do want Kelvin Gastelum to win that fight just because I fuck with him more. Kelvin Gastelum's a cool ass guy. I mean, Darren Till's a cool guy, but he's from fucking Liverpool, you know, and me doesn't know much about Liverpool. But I wish I knew about Liverpool so I can root for the Liverpool boy, Darren Till. But nah, I mean, Darren Till's a good-ass fighter, man. He did what he did. It just started going downhill from him as soon as he fucking lost to Woodley, and then just got fucked up by Masvidal. And I mean, it's all good. He can definitely come back. What if 185 actually works out for him? That'd be absolute fire. If 185 turns out to be like, oh shit, he belongs at fucking 185, then hey, he belongs at 185. But what everybody is, especially me, what everybody's really excited about is fucking Masvidal versus Nate Diaz. Motherfucking Nate, bro, this is gonna be, I'm expecting a fucking bloodbath, bro. And just like fucking Masvidal says in his interviews, you can expect sheer violence. Like, that's just, bro, those are words from a fucking psychotic murderer, bro. Those are words from a fucking lunatic, bro. Like, they're both going to go in there to just kill each other. Literally, they're going to try to wipe each other out. And these are the type of fights that I fucking live for, all right? Fucking Nate Diaz, he doesn't give up. He doesn't get tired. His gas tank is ridiculous, man. Fucking Masvidal, straight fucking vicious, bro. And like, here's how I will break down that fight. Nate Diaz, he's got all the cardio and the fucking boxing and the dirty boxing and the jiu-jitsu. He's just an overall just complete fucking fighter, you know what I mean? Masvidal, on the other hand, I think he has super good boxing, and he just has a ridiculous power, bro. Like, if he clips Nate, and he very well could clip Nate, the fight will be over. Like, Nate gets startled. Nate gets startled quite. I mean, he got startled by McGregor. And, bro, fucking Masvidal's power, I would say, is I mean, just for the fact that he's at 170 compared to 155 McGregor, I would say that fucking Masvidal is just way stronger than fucking McGregor. But, I mean, Nate Diaz does fight at 170. That is his weight. So, man, like, this fight is so 50-50 that I can't even if I wanted to, I can't give a prediction. Like, I want Nate Diaz to win. I resonate with him more. Like, I fuck with him a lot more. But anything could happen in this fucking fight, bro. And it's fucking ridiculous. These guys are basically fighting for the belt the only belt that makes sense. Like, nobody gives a fuck about Covington and Usman. Nobody's talking about that fight. Nobody cares if that fight happens. And it's crazy how this made-up belt is being more looked at than the actual belt. Like, come on, like Kamaru Usman, okay, he beat Tyron Woodley, but who did he beat before that? Okay, Brunson, and then before that, a ton of fucking nobodies that nobody cares about. Colby Covington, he beat a old-ass Robbie Lawler that, bro, everybody's beating Robbie Lawler, bro. Like, fucking Ben Askren beat Robbie Lawler. And I'm not saying Robbie Lawler sucks, man. Robbie Lawler, he's who he is. I mean, previous champ a while ago. I mean, he's champ for a reason. Like, Lawler is that guy. But, I mean, his age definitely played a big role. It happens to a lot of fighters, man. Once you start getting to that age, you just start, you're not as fast, you're not as good, and, like, your skills slowly start to diminish. And we kind of saw that with Robbie Lawler and Covington. But like I said, nobody really cares about especially Covington, bro. Like, why is he even alive? This motherfucker pays for pussy. He does stupid shit online. He sucked Donald Trump's dick in the Oval Office, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, why is this guy? He's walking around with a fake belt, bro. Like, that belt means literally nothing, okay? And then, I mean, I guess I could kind of respect Usman, but it's not like he's not the kind of guy that I want to, like, oh, Usman's fighting. I want to see him fight. Like, the only reason I watched him fight Woodley was because of Woodley. And I don't even care that he mopped the floor with Woodley. Bro, what was Woodley doing before getting ready for that fight? This motherfucker was on TMC doing, like, crazy media, fucking making a whole rap album. What was fucking Kamaru Usman doing? Being a fucking tryhard at the gym, training every day just to win this fucking fight. And, I mean, he got what he wanted because Tyron Woodley was slacking hardcore. But to me, it's like, I don't even care about Usman, bro. Like, who's Usman? Like, Tyron Woodley didn't even train for this fight, bro. Like, Tyron Woodley, like I said, he was making a whole rap album. He was on TMC doing just crazy media, bro. Just living his fucking best millionaire life. Kind of like what happened when McGregor fought Khabib. Like, McGregor was just getting drunk, fucking partying, spending millions. Like, it happens. But the cool thing is about Khabib is people care about Khabib. So when he beat McGregor, it was fucking amazing. Nobody cares about Usman. When Usman beat Tyron Woodley, he was cool for a week. Then it's kind of like, okay, like, where's the real excitement and interest at 170? You know what I mean? Like, nowhere. And this fight, Nate Diaz versus George Masvidal, this is the fight that's bringing the interest back to the 170 real quick. You know what I mean? Like, this fight means more for fans than the actual belt. Usman versus Covington. Nobody wants to see that fucking fight. So that's going to be fucking crazy, man. And these guys are coming off of two ridiculous losses. Wins. I'm sorry. Wins. Let's talk about fucking Masvidal, bro. 5-second... boom. 5-second flying knee, bro, to Ben Askren's dome. Made him stiff. Like, zoom into that shit. Made him stiff. Like, that mother... Stiff, bro. Stiff. Then pounded him in the face twice right after. Savage. Savage, bro. 3-piece in the soda. Savage. All right? Man. And I don't even know if Ben Askren could even come back from that, bro. Like, what? Man, this just goes to show that you can respect the PFL right now. Respect to the guys at PFL and some Bellator guys. But, bro, you can fight in any league you want, right? And you could be undefeated all you want. But until you face the motherfuckers in the UFC, at least I feel that's where the real test is. That's where the real skill is, bro. And like, we definitely saw that with Ben Askren. Like, now it's kind of like, oh, you were undefeated, but you were just fighting a ton of nobodies, bro. You were just fighting, not even fighting. You were hugging and fucking strangling a bunch of nobodies. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. It is what it is on that. I mean, but it's like, damn, now, bro, what can you even say about Ben Askren now? It's kind of like, dude, he's most likely going to retire. He's most likely never going to fight again, MMA. Plus, he's got a whole lot of shit going on, and like, Ben Askren's a pretty wealthy guy. Like, he made a good living for himself. He's made some good business ventures. So it's not even like he has to fight anymore. He doesn't even have to prove that he's the best. First of all, because he's clearly not the best. He won that Robbie Lawler fight by fucking chance, bro. Robbie Lawler was on his way to victory quick in that first round, bro. Like, but the truth came out, and we kind of see what the truth is in Ben Askren, bro. He's just a fucking wrestler in MMA. His stand-up garbage. Like, come on, like, that's gonna be for another video. We can talk about the fucking Damian Maia fight. We can talk about whatever, but yeah. So Masvidal, quick 5-second KO, knee to the fucking dome, flying knee to the dome. That shit was ridiculous, bro. But then you look at the other hand, you look at fucking Nate Diaz versus Anthony Pettis. That was a fight, bro. That was and let's be honest. Let's say Masvidal fucking stayed in the fight with Ben Askren. Ben Askren could have possibly won that fight if he would have got around him. If Ben Askren would have held George Masvidal, just got a hold of him, that fight could have been a different story. For sure. But that's not how it went. Nate Diaz versus Anthony Pettis, fucking bloodbath, bro. Like, we saw Nate Diaz's cardio. We saw, bro, in just those 3 rounds, we saw the amount of pressure that he could bring on, bro. Anthony Pettis is not, he's not some fucking slouch, bro. He just came off a fucking devastating knockout, Thompson, bro. And then Nate Diaz just fucking mops the floor with him in the stand-up and on the ground. Yeah, Nate Diaz definitely had some moments, bro. He definitely had some moments, but, bro, in that pocket where fucking Nate Diaz is just using that dirty boxing, like, bro, there's just nothing Pettis could have done, bro. And Pettis is a tough motherfucker, but there's nothing he could have possibly done in that, bro. And that's just how good Nate Diaz is. He's gonna get up close into you. He's gonna do that dirty fucking boxing. And if you can find an excuse for him to use some of that jiu-jitsu, he's gonna use it, bro. And that's exactly what we saw in that Anthony Pettis fight. So now you're gonna take a crazy knockout artist in his past few fights, Jorge Masvidal, versus a fucking cardio zombie devil reject like fucking Nate Diaz. You put them both together, that's gonna make for an exciting fight, bro. Is it gonna last the 5 rounds? Who the fuck knows? Is it gonna end quick in the first round by knockout? Is it gonna end by knockout at all? Is it gonna end by submission? Is it gonna go to decision? Like, that's just something we don't know, and that's what makes this fight exciting, bro. You really can't predict this fight at all. Both of these fighters are amazing at what they do. They're amazing at their skill that they've crafted and that they've honed. So it's gonna be amazing to kind of just see how that fight plays out, man. And whoo, if I do, like, I want Nate Diaz to win, but hey, if Jorge Masvidal wins, I can't be mad, bro. Like, this motherfucker's on a baptizing spree, bro. He's baptizing motherfuckers. And the crazy thing about Nate Diaz is he was off for years, comes back, wipes the floor with Anthony Pettis, bro. Like, man, and he's only gonna get better for his next fight. He's only gonna be sharper. Like, this, if anything, this was his warm up fight, coming back into fighting like top guys. You know what I mean? So, man, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be a fucking bloodbath. I feel it. But yeah, a lot of good fights on that card. I'm super excited about Johnny Walker and Corey Anderson going at it. Like I said, that's gonna be the real test. Darren Till versus Kelvin Gastelum. That's just going to be a fight for the fighters, bro. Like, Kelvin Gastelum is a savage. He's going there to fight. He's going to stand toe-to-toe with you. He's going to use that fucking Mexican fighting style. Like, you know what I mean? And Darren Till, he's going to bring that Liverpool furiosity. And this is going to be great. And then we're going to see a fucking bloodbath in Jorge Masvidal, Nate Diaz. Bro, this Saturday is going to be fucking wild, man. Comment down below who you think is going to win. Comment down below if you think I should do anything different with these videos. Comment down below if you like it, if you don't like it, if I should talk on a certain subject, if you guys want to know, you know, just anything, anything that you guys want me to talk about, man. Like, but we're doing MMA for now. We're going to see how that goes. And until next time, I'll be back. Peace.